Hey everyone, let's see, are we good? I think we're good. Okay, let's see how this goes. I missed you all again. So I gotta tell you guys that this is week 37 and oh, that is dust. Jeez, that's how long it's been here. It's got dust on it. I will be going on a quick getaway with my husband on Monday. We're going to be gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be back Wednesday about 1 in the morning. So I'm looking forward to doing that layout, and I haven't even gone yet. So I got to get these other 2 weeks pumped out. Well, I'm working on week 30. This is 37. 38 is halfway done, and 39 is printed out, and we are on week 40. So I am golden. This is the week. Oh, the picture looks kind of bright. Yay. Oh, who knew? Okay, let's see how it goes. So this is the week my daughter and I, we went to Party City because we wanted to go to Monterey, I think. Did we want to go to Monterey? Let me think. Well, we wanted to go to Michael's. That was the biggest thing. We wanted to go to Michael's. We love going to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's, but we don't have any in our area, so we have to go to Monterey. And so we make a trip out of it, and so we hit all those joints, and then we hit sometimes we'll hit Michael's, and Bus is really tired, you guys. So yeah. He's like, Mom, shush, you're being loud. So Party City is right next door to Michael's, and well, instead of going, I wanted, I think, originally to go to Michael's because I'm really into making caramel apples right now, trying to perfect them. And I'm like obsessed with them, and so I wanted to be able to go buy some of the ingredients to go play with, like candy melts, that kind of thing. So we said, okay, well, let's go to Monterey. So we went to Monterey, and while we were there, we were like, let's go into Party City. Let's see, because we had to wait just maybe 20 minutes for Michael's to open, because Party City opens up before Michael's does. It's like Party City opens like at 8:30 and Michael's opens at 9. So while we were in there, nobody was in there, and then they had just, you could tell they just put out the Halloween stuff, some of it, and so we decided to play around with some of the things. And so this is like our tradition when we go to Party City during this season, that I'm like, Cheyenne, put this on, because I'm like, I don't want to put it on. I don't know whose hand has been on. And just her, she's just like, oh, fine. In order to shut me up, she just usually does what I ask, because I'm like, come on. And I kind of beg a little, and I tell her it's for my PL. She knows how much I love my PL, and I love putting pictures of her in here. So she's like, okay, fine. So she did, and so we were just playing around with the stuff. We weren't making a mess or anything, putting back everything we needed to, things like that. And it was just, seriously, it was just us. This was a Saturday morning. So I guess people didn't want to be out and about or something, because yeah, it did not get busy at all for us that whole day. And well, yeah, it didn't get busy for us, but on the way home there was traffic on the opposite side, so we lucked out. We really did. And so now we know, let's just go early in the morning, because I dropped him off at work. We have one car, and well, we technically have two, but the Yukon is what Cordell drives back and forth, and it's my Yukon is old, and it was a workhorse. My Yukon was a workhorse because I had it for 7 years, where it went to LA like once a month. We were going to Disneyland that much, and it was just, you know, so it's tired and it needs new tires and things like that. So, you know, it's one of those things where we don't really use it. So Cordell uses it to go get the bus for his school, because he goes to school in a different town, and so he takes the bus, because that kid cannot drive. I'll tell you what, he does not know how to turn a wheel. It's like, we watch him, and we have basically a runway for our driveway. It's a really long driveway. We call it the runway. And we have ice plant that was there, that's always been there. And that kid, he's been driving since he was 16, so 3 years now. Every so often, he'll run over that ice plant, and it's like, there's just this big, everyone runs over the ice plant who comes to my house. So, and then if they come here at night, oh my gosh, we need lights to, like a runway, in order for people not to hit stuff. But it's hilarious. But Cordell, he goes, you know, he drives straight back out, straight in, straight out. There's no turning the wheel, you know, there's none of that. And so it's like, but Tim, you know, Tim taught him. So Tim taught him, and he taught Cheyenne, and she drives a Standard. She, you know, she drove a Standard with no problem for many years. She's the only kid in our high school who knew how. And and her truck was a, is that what they call a Standard, with the stick shift? And but we knew he wouldn't be able to do it. So, and we were correct, because he has a hard time with automatic. So driving is not his forte. And so we knew that he would be taking the bus to another town, not only because the Yukon probably wouldn't make it all that time, but because he sucks at driving. So, and what he does is he likes to stay up late, and then he drives to the bus stop, which is like 3 miles away from here. And so he drives over there, and then gets on the bus and goes to sleep for a half hour. So he falls asleep, and he falls asleep no problem. So yeah, that's what he likes to do. So no driving out of town for him. So they had these Deadpool leggings that I wanted so bad, but you know, I'm kind of obese, and when they say one size fits all, and they show us a girl with, you know, who's a size 2, yeah, it's not gonna happen. So I didn't even bother. I was so sad though. I'm like, I really want those leggings. I was so bummed. Oh, that would have been awesome. But I made her wear the mask. I'm like, the Deadpool mask. I'm like, come on, darling, put it on. I even put it on too, but you can see my double chin. And I was like, I know. I'm not showing that picture at all. So I should look up. You know, I don't take pictures, but when I do, I should just look up. So that would be a little bit more flattering, I think, for me. So, and then I made her wear a shark hat. Believe me, because I'm saying I made her, because yeah, she's not volunteering to do any of this. So I'm like, no, wear that one. That one's cute. Oh, this one. And she's just like, fine. I'll just do it to make her shut up. Gosh. So, and to get lunch, of course. There's a pot at the end of the rainbow. Usually it's filled with food. So, because I gotta eat when we go out. Because hello, it's a treat. So she was wearing this Viking thing. Oh my God, we were laughing and having a good time. So I'll tell you guys, early on in the season, go with your kid, and if they're good sports, or if they listen to you when you make them do stuff, then go to Party City and try on some of these masks. And I have some friends who I guess Walmart has those big ol' heads. Yeah, don't put those things on, you guys. Really don't, because not unless they were barely put out, because people, you know, kids, everybody wears those things, and it's like, you don't know what, you know, it could have lice in it. You don't know. So it's just like, don't wear those. So yeah, just beware of those, you guys. So that's a little iffy on my part. I'm like, I don't know about that one. So, isn't this coming out cute though? Oh, and I gotta tell you what line I used. Duh. Oh, I tell ya. So, I'm out of practice, you guys. So anyways, so I'll be gone for a few days. So I'm hoping to get done with week 38. So that way when I get back, I can film and I can chit chat with you guys again. So that's what I'm hoping for. So wish me luck. I have Scentsy all over my house because when you have animals, you need to have some sort of perfume. Don't think that, oh, my babies don't stink. No, they stink. So no matter what. So you have that dog smell, you have something. So don't think that your house doesn't stink. So I don't kid myself. So so I have Scentsy like all over my house. I'm telling you guys, it is like crazy. I have one in every room and I have one in my office, and right now it smells like buttered popcorn, and I'm like, what is that? I know I don't have buttered popcorn, but what it is, it's coconut flan. And I'm like, it's coconut flan, but it smells like buttered popcorn. It's kind of weird. But I'm obsessed with my Scentsy. So oh, I love my Scentsy. I love, you know, even if your house isn't clean, when you walk it, this is from experience, if you walk into your house and it smells good, it kind of gives you that illusion that you've actually cleaned your house until you open your eyes and stuff. But so I love Scentsy. Oh, I love it. My friend sells it and I buy it from her. So okay, see, and it's a poop. That was the first one. I'm like, it's a poop. I love emoji poop. So it makes my day. So that's that side, you guys. Isn't it cute so far? I just love, that's a big old gigantic dum-dum. And I was like, okay, we have to have that. We have to take a picture with that one. So let's see. I don't know what I did with that. What are you guys doing today? Are you guys just chillaxing? Tomorrow's football. So excited. Football is life, you guys. It's such a short season. Oh, goodness, I love this. I love how this one came out. It's just so bold. I'll tell you who it was by. Hold on. Let me tell ya. For sure. Let me see. Oops. It's just so cute. Oh gosh, loving this. It is by, how do you say her name? Is it Ellie's or Els? I think of Legally Blonde Els. So I like Elle. So, but I don't know, I've never heard it. I guess I should go to her DT team and find out how they say it. That would help. So that's what I should do. I'm always curious about her name. Is it Ellie's or Els? Right? That's Legally Blonde. Elle. Yeah, right? Oh, I love the fact that they put Miss Congeniality on Netflix. I love that movie. Sandra Bullock's pretty cool. I like her. So you want to date me, you want to love me, something like that. It's just like, it gets in your head and you're like, oh my God, get out of my head. So, oh yeah, these things that stick with me, they stick with me forever and ever. So, do you hear them? I hear them. I videoed him this morning because he was laying draped over my back, And I was listening, and then so I was like, oh my god, he's so loud. And so I videoed and sent it to Tim. Anyway, so I was telling you about the truck, but I don't know. But anyways, we have one vehicle, and so speaking of that, and I take Tim to work. That's what it was. Now I can remember. Hey, that's pretty good for me. I take Tim to work in the mornings, and I drop him off, and then I pick him up and that kind of thing, because he works from 8 in the morning till 8 in the morning the next day. And so I go get him and drop him off, pick him up and drop him off. Well, this morning I'm like, I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to do anything. Honey, you can take my car. And this has only happened 3 times. I think 3 times. And so, but I was like, you know what? I don't need to go shopping, nothing like that. You can take my car. So he took my car. So now for sure I can't go anywhere. I mean, I can take the Yukon, but that thing's a gas guzzler. That's how come we got rid of it. Oh, I mean, not rid of it, because, I mean, hello. This is how come we bought the compact car, was because it was cheaper. It was seriously cheaper for us to have a car payment than it was to put gas in there, because this was during the when gas was almost $5 a gallon. You remember that? Yeah, it was horrible. And yeah, we were pinching pennies. It was so horrible, and we weren't going anywhere. I think that was the year we never left town. We only left town like once a month, and that was it. And we just couldn't afford it. And so we were paying like $500 in gas. And yeah, so we were like, okay, let's try and get a new car, because that is just, it was ridiculous. So, and now, before, you know, you put $20 in your Yukon, and you would get like, not even a quarter. It'd be like just a couple of, you know, it would get you maybe a day of going back and forth to your house, probably 4 times, and then you're out of gas again. And well, that ended up being a bummer, you know. So now when I put $20 in my little compact, I get like freaking, I'm like a quarter away from a full tank. 3/4, there we go, duh. So I get 3/4 of a tank, and with just $20. And I'm like, it's seriously, my car's 3 years old now, and it never gets old at all. It never does. So yeah, that is just, yep, I love my car. So it is amazing. I know. And then when we go, when I go out with Cheyenne, and I'm like, we got to put gas, and I'm like, well, the gas is expensive over here. Let's put $5 in, you know. And I'll tell her, let's just put $5, enough for me to get back into where I know there's cheaper gas, you know, or, you know, Safeway or whatever. And I put $5 in, and I get like 100 miles. I'm like, it's just so amazing. So I feel like Moana, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, you're so amazing. That's how I feel about my car. So it just doesn't get old. So I have an embroidery machine. I didn't even know what I bought years ago, because the guy who sold it to me, he convinced me I needed this thing. I wanted a quilting machine that would be able to quilt my quilts, you know. And well, he convinced me to get this, so I didn't even know what I owned. And then I got out of quilting, because I used to quilt a lot, and I haven't quilted in 3 years. So and then 2 years ago I realized what I had, and I'm like, oh my god, well, I don't know how to use it. So then this year, so then I had a friend come over last year, and she taught me how to use it for my planner, because I wanted to make my planner clips. And so she showed me how to use it, and then I used it for a couple of days, and then I got out of it. Well, then I got back into it, because there's some amazing things that you can do with this thing. And so I joined some Facebook groups, and I'm like, so I I went back to her house, my friend's house, and she taught me how to use it for sure. And so I did, and I am, and we made, hold on, it's gonna cut out. Okay, we're back. So I watched that one, I saw that one. This is full of embellishments, so of course this had to be a long video, right? And well, okay, so remember I have 3 craft rooms, but it's only because we don't have anything in my house. Maybe one of these days I'll do a house tour. That way you can see how much we don't have in our house, how much we don't care. And my house isn't cute, isn't decorated. It's nothing. So it's just it's just somewhere where we live and the puppies can live in peace and that kind of thing. But we have it's a big house, and so we have rooms. And well, Cheyenne moved out years ago. That became my quilt room. Well then yeah, and well then, so okay, that became the 3rd bedroom. It's only 3 bedrooms, and then my craft room, it's basically a mud room, and it's a good, it's small, but because I love organization, it works for me, so I can make it work, and everything is organized and things like that. So I have it's not stifling, I guess. So so that's why I have this craft room. And my husband, he's always worked. So he barely got his hobbies, what, 2 years ago, I think? A year ago. So he's never, and then he was never home. So, you know, he wants to make me happy. So this was so he used to come in here and I would craft, and he would, because I'm a card maker. And then he would play on the computer. Then he stopped doing that a few years, or a couple of years ago, I think. And so then we decided, well, we're not having family get-togethers, we're not doing anything anymore, having parties, you know, our kids are old. So we turned our formal dining room into my planner room, and that's where you've seen pictures of my custom thing that he built me and stuff, and to hold my planners and my scrapbooks. Well, so that's my planner room, and then he's going to build me a custom desk. So when he's done doing that, then I'll probably do a tour of that room, because it's really neat, because he's just amazing. So it's pretty cool, and because he was a carpenter for so many years. So yeah, so I have that. Okay, so it was our formal dining room that we changed. Then I got into the embroidery, and so we decided, okay, well, our bedroom is pretty big, and we got rid of the treadmill. And so when we did that, I was able to, we have a little nook in our room, and well, that nook is where he says, well, I asked him, I said, you know what, do you think I can use that nook just for my embroidery stuff? Because it's not like quilting, you know, you don't have to have a lot of stuff, you just need a little space. And he's like, yeah, he says, whatever you need, he says, let me know, and I'll just, you know, adjust it for you. So I said, okay. So then we did, and I said, you know what, at nighttime, because I had to figure out how to adjust all these crafts I'm doing, and, you know, because I buy with the purpose, right? With knowing that I'm going to use it for something. And so, I said, okay, well, let me see what to do. So, he said, okay. And so I just wanted the nook. And so he was able to put the table up, and then he put my, because you have to have the special embroidery thread. It doesn't use the regular thread, and so he put that up for me, and now I have a nook in our bedroom, so I have 3.5 rooms basically of crafts. And I had to figure out how to manage, and that's what I wanted to say, how to manage all of them, because I love crafting. If you're a crafter, you usually do more than one thing, right? And so I'm like, oh, okay, I need to figure out how to manage my time. And so what I told him, I said, what I'll do is I will, at nighttime, when we're in here watching, you know, our shows or some movies, you know, I will be on my embroidery machine. So far I've been doing that. Not every day, of course, because, you know, I'm still tired, but For the most part, I am. I've made 2 bags so far, and this was the first one I made. I love it. It's so fun, and it was really, really cool. And I'm pretty proud of myself for doing something, you know, because, and I'm really grateful to my friend because she, you know, she shows me what to do, and she wants to get together and show me more, and, you know, things like that. And I thought that's cool, you know, when you have a good friend like that who's willing just to, you know, you're willing to pay to teach you, because seriously guys, I have the Silhouette Cameo, I have the Cricut, the Explorer, and I have the Scan and Cut, Brother Scan and Cut, and basically they're paperweights, and I hate it. I hate it more than anything. But you know, it's like you keep thinking, oh, I'll be able to figure it out, and I just can't figure it out, you guys. I really cannot do it, and so I need to be taught, and there's no one, you know, who's really around who can teach me, and so I'm having struggles with that, and I hate it. And so I thought the Brother Scan and Cut, oh, that would be fun, you know, I could do that, you know, that would be easy. Yeah, it's not easy, you guys. I cannot do it for the life of me. It's not working for me. And I watch YouTube videos, but I'm more of a hands-on, you know, and so it's driving me crazy. It really is, and it's just frustrating. So anyways, I'm gonna fix this when I'm done, and then here's where I put the where I stamp the date. So what do you guys think? Okay, let me say thank you to Miss D, Emma Griffiths, Kai's mom, Crafty Kink. You know what? We had our first Mastiff mix. He was a Mastiff Great Dane mix. His name was Dozer. So it warmed my heart to read his name. Natalie Gavin, Scrapping Posh, Angie Hinks, Tower of Terror. I think I've never been on these rides. They're not my thing. I get sick. So, but from what I understand, the new Guardians of the Galaxy is way faster and way more terrifying. That's what I've been told. So yeah, so if you get a chance to go on it if you like that stuff. I'm not a thrill seeker. No thanks. I'll just, you know, watch my family get on rides and eat funnel cake. Yeah, that's what I do. Paula M. Okay, what do you guys think? I love it. I love the colors. Wait until you see week 38. I've been going to town with all these different colors, you guys. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have an awesome weekend. And this video is like 20 minutes long. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just was like blah, blah, blah. So, all right. Have a great weekend and a great week, and I will be gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and hopefully on Thursday or Friday I will be back with week 38. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.